Saltmarsh, and I'm going to teach you how to make chocolate chip cookies. First, you start by chopping up bittersweet baking chocolate squares into little chunks, so you get that little bite of chocolate in your chocolate chip cookies. Next, you're going to sift together 2 1/8 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a half teaspoon of salt. How you get 1/8 cup of all-purpose flour is you measure just a half of a quarter cup. And then you're just going to sift that together, and you're going to stir it all together to get it all mixed up. You want to stir it together so you don't get one big bite of baking soda in your cupcakes. In your cookies. So in a bowl that you're going to set aside you're going to measure 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips and about a cup of the bittersweet chocolate chips. And now you're just going to set this aside and we're going to start on our wet ingredients. So when I mix up my chocolate chip batter, I like to use a paddle so you don't mix up your chocolate chip cookies too much. It just gives it a better texture. So in here you have 1 cup of softened butter, which is also 2 sticks of butter, a half cup of white sugar, and 1 cup of packed brown sugar. You're going to cream these together. I used a towel to put over my mixture as I creamed it together to make sure none of the batter got out. So now what we're going to do is we are going to scrape down the sides on my mixture. And you want to scrape this off the paddle to get it all in. Alright, so now you're going to add in 2 eggs, one at a time. Make sure it's well incorporated. I like to crack my egg into a separate bowl to make sure I get no shell in my batter. Teaspoons of vanilla, and you know me, I'm going organic. And now you're going to beat this together until the vanilla is well incorporated. And your flour mixture in 4 different batches. I like to put a towel over my flour mixture so the flour doesn't come out everywhere. Add in your 4th batch of flour mixture. Also add in your chocolate chips. This helps you prevents you from overmixing your batter. We're also going to put over our towel. Lift up your mixer, add this on low speed, and that gets all of your batter off of the paddle. Two spoons to divide my batter up. You're going to take about a spoonful of batter, and you're going to use the other spoon to put your batter down on the parchment paper. You're going to leave about 1/2 inch in between, because your cookies will expand in the oven. So now that I have all my batter portioned out, I'm going to bake these in a 375-degree oven for 8 to 10 minutes. I just took these out of the oven after about 9 minutes of baking. I'm going to let these cool on the pan for a little bit, and then I'm just going to serve them with my spatula. Here you go, Peyton. I hope you enjoy my chocolate chip cookies.
This looks great. This is great.
I hope you enjoy my chocolate chip cookies. And remember, if you don't want to put your chocolate chip cookies in the oven right now, you can put the dough in the freezer. And remember, love, smile, bake.